Hey everybody, how's it? Aloha, this is Geebz here, your old composer here at the Decomposer Lounge, peeling back the layers and dissecting your favorite tracks. This comes from Patreon, and the band is called Sybreed, and the track is called Bioactive. Did a little bit of research briefly, and apparently they're from Geneva, Switzerland, and they were founded around 2003, and this particular track, I believe, coming to us from 2004, so I don't know if this is coming off of their first album. I don't do a lot of research of that nature because I just like to click on links and stuff and hit it. But nonetheless, though, excuse me, I look forward to this. I want to say, you guys, thank you so much. For your patience this week. It was a little crazy since my slow burn got blocked with Faith No More. But like I had said earlier in another video, I'm completely pumped that Billy Gould, is that Gould? Billy Gould. Sorry, my bad. Bass player and Faith No More management got involved, and hopefully we'll be able to get that freed up for you guys. And also thank you very much for hanging out for that latest heavy metal guitar backing track that I wrote and popped up. It's always fun to hear the comments on that, on an old composer doing backing tracks in metal and taking those kind of risks. All right, guys, let's do this. Once again, I also want to thank you so much for your support. You can buy me the cup of coffee or check out whatever headsets I'm wearing. The link is going to be down below. And also, if you just feel like you need something for your money, you don't want to buy me a cup of coffee, you just check out Patreon. If you come in for 1 month, you hang out, but I got a ton of videos and all kinds of stuff there that at least you can indulge in, even if you only hang out for 1 month. All right, guys, let's do this. This is from the band Sybreed, and the name of the song is Bioactive. All right. All right, so this is like seriously my kind of jam on this journey on this channel, and being a new metalhead and stuff like that. I'm beginning to really formulate the kind of stuff that I like, and you can kind of hear it in some of my backing tracks, how I've always got some kind of dissonance or ambience that's happening there. This is one of the things I love about this track. At the very beginning when they opened up, there was that really dark, hard bottom end octave, synth, very, very grainy, dirty square wave style synth that they were holding down. I was going, okay, so we've got something that's going to establish some kind of sense of like what the root is and stuff. And then when the gang comes in with the power of the guitar, I'm going to lean on thinking, since I'm still not anywhere near good enough to call out a genre, but this is kind of gent, if I understand what it means. Really super, super great sound on the guitar. And what I love about this too, is it's not that overly muted sound, like at the end of every chug. It's like that super clean, stop-start kind of vibe. And that's a testament also to the stamina and the musicianship of the musicians. Excuse me. So they front load all the heaviness, and or a little more straighter than that, and then they do break that up a little bit, especially when they open up into like a 0-3 kind of vibe. Is it 0-3 or 0-4 or something? Which I really super dug that. I love it when bands will do that. They establish a pattern, and then just by the virtue of breaking it up a little bit, adds a super different kick to it. I think you probably saw me start to kind of smile a little bit, going, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there." The vocals are really sunk in the back, but there's also with the vocals and stuff like that, there seems to be some kind of a hall or cathedral kind of vibe to everything that's sitting behind the guitars, because the guitars are way up front and everything, and all the power is way up front, and the vocals are kind of sunk in the back. But the engineering pocket for the vocals is perfect. But there always seems to be this little ambient sound that's kind of in the background. And by virtue of me hearing, that synth, start, there must be some other little pads and stuff that are going on. I can hear it. Also, there was a little soundscape stuff going on at the beginning. But I do want to close up with that, continue on before I do. That bass sound is as brutal as Fanark. That bass sound, I mean, personally, the way I'm listening to it right now, would have loved if it was nudged up just a little bit more, just to add just a little bit more ballsy to it. I mean, it's a crusher already, but that's just a personal thing. But yeah, this is my jam. fade out. I love it. Maybe this leads into something else. Okay, that was absolutely, I mean, I was kind of in an odd mood today just because of the weirdness on the channel and all kinds of stuff that was happening. And this actually just lifted me just miles right now, just an energy. And I'm really, I have to say, I'm really super taken aback about the intensity and the focus of that hybrid industrial EDM-ish heavy, you know, I know there's, is it called breakbeat or something? I don't know. There's the EDM thing I don't understand too much as far as the names of the different types of, you know, double time or triple time EDM type beats and stuff. But the incorporation of this in this track did not seem like they were trying to fit stuff in just because. You know, sometimes you can detect that certain things might be added in there because it might be the thing to be doing or something. This was integrated and done so well. And another thing that I loved about it and what made it really organic for me was that the engineering of the digital works was not super dry and crispy. And what I mean by that is that they even leaned in with the engineering, it sounded like to me, like it was a little wet with some reverb and stuff like that to keep the ambiance consistent. You know, and then there was another time you probably saw me go in that little section there where they were doing the only section they were actually doing some chord changes. I believe that was that could have been the hook. I don't know. I was so in my head listening to so many different parts. There was a really super cool synth sequence just happening just in the pocket behind the guitars and just above the bass tonally. You go back and listen to this and catch that. This was badass. I really super dug it. And if you notice, there was no solos here, and I thought about that for a second just before it was fading, and I said, how could there be? There's so much musicianship going on. There's so much going on. Could a solo have fit somewhere through that? Yeah, but I don't think it would have lifted it any more than where it was. You know, so this was great. I love it. That's why I love this channel. New bands, new experiences, and everything. I can't thank you enough. Once again, this did come from Patreon. And for those of you who want to consider supporting me, you can go ahead and check out some of the videos. Patreon's great. The link for my headsets is down below if you want to check out what I'm listening to. And also a cup of coffee. That works too. You guys take care of yourself. Thanks for hanging out here at the Decomposer Lounge. Take care of yourself. Aloha.